what's going on? I hope y'all are well out there, and a special shout out to my Jared Tones. I love y'all, and I love everybody, you know. So for those of you who don't know who I am Jaren. I am a voice teacher, speech trainer, and the founder and owner of this amazing, awesome studio, the Jaren M. LaGuerre Studio. So I'm excited to get into this because a lot of you have asked for this group on my comments a whole lot in the last few videos. But I was like, if so many people are commenting this, there's a reason why. So I kind of took a nosedive into some of their content, and I was like, wow, they're really good. And so I wanted to talk about this group since you all have requested it so much, and because they're a good group. They're a very good group. So I'm actually going to react a little more blindly to this because the video that I'm going to use, I kind of watched the first like 40 seconds of it. So I haven't watched the whole thing in its entirety. So we're going to dive into this together a little bit, but I'm going to start and stop a lot while this video is happening. So if you like starting and stopping, then just go into another video or click the link below and watch the video without me talking. But if you don't mind starting and stopping and talk about things as they happen in the moment, then this is the channel and the video for you. So stick around. Let's do it, y'all. Here is FLO singing Cardboard Box live. She kind of migrated from like a to a in that run right there, and the note choices are really nice too. That was nice. That was nice. I like how they ended with the aspirate offset. I kind of exaggerated the aspirate offset, but they did something like something like that, and it kind of had an aspirate onset, or like a breathy, airy onset, and it kind of cut the voice off with air versus You see how that's kind of a different cutoff of the voice? In the chord progression, that was a nice little thing.
I got a confession. I don't think I want you anymore. There's no room for questions. So I panties on the way through FLO.
They doing some really cool, little intricate, quick nuances. Like, you gotta listen to catch it. Like, these little moves that they're doing, they're quick, but they're good. Wow.
Putting up with this for far too long. You ain't gonna change, boy. What's the point in stringing me along? We're done for real, so I'ma put your shit in a cardboard box. Changing my number and I'm changing the locks. When you can't get in, no, your heart gon' stop.
When you can't get in, they had a glottal onset on that end. That's an intentional move, because most of us would have said when you can't get in. We would have said when you can't get in, but they said when you can't get in. There's almost a percussive nature to the phonation or the phonatory aspect of their singing. So like how the vocal folds are actually moving. When you can't get in, when you can't get in, instead of when you can't get in, when you can't get in. These are very quick, intentional vocal things that they're doing. Nuances, embellishments, or just vocal moves, whatever you want to call it. They're very quick, so you have to like really listen to catch some of this stuff.
You may be crying, but boy, I'm not. I'ma put your shit in a cardboard box. Changing my number and I'm changing the locks. Never liked your mama, so I guess she's blocked.
Did you hear locks, box? That S or the KS phony, whatever you want to call it, it was so precise. Cardboard box. Like, it was almost on a rhythm. Cardboard box. Da 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 da. Changing the locks. Da 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 da. Again, intentional. Yeah, this is excellent. Excellent intentional vocal delivery on things you would normally think about with the voice. Some people think this is kind of just happenstance. We just know how to do it. No. These are all very intentional moves and very thought out, purposeful things. These little tiny details that I'm pointing out. It's very intentional. I'm here for it.
You may be crying, but boy, I'm not stressing. Do you hear a stutter in my words? I see it as a blessing.
she didn't say stutter in my words, stutter in my words. So the R color was taken out. Stutter in my words. In that blessing, she went to that nasal consonant, blessing, and did a run in there. So she used the nasal consonant because the nasal consonant is a voice consonant, so she used the nasal N, blessing, but she didn't put the NG, it was blessing instead of blessing. You know, we would say blessing, you know, in regular, you know, whatever English you want to talk about. Like the word is blessing, but she said blessing, but used the N consonant to sing through.
Come take a shit, cause you can go stay at hers. I hope that she was worth my wasted time. You need someone to put you back in line.
She's doing some nice moves. Something like that, whatever she did, like she's doing these cool like intervallic moves. They're not like scales, so to speak. They're kind of some kind of move like that where she's skipping notes and kind of going up and down, almost like a scenic route with runs. Yeah, like a scenic route of runs versus scale. She whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I'll put your shit in a cardboard box, changing my number and I'm changing the locks. When you can't get in, or your heart won't stop, boy, you may be crying, but boy, I'ma put your shit in a cardboard box, changing my number and
cardboard box. Like these little whatever that move was with the little music change right there. They almost kind of smoothed out the vocal line and smoothed out the consonants to make it match the shift in the music, the shift in the pacing, the shift in the chordal change, and it kind of played with the chordal change in the three-part harmony there.
I'm changing all the locks now. Never liked your mama, so I guess she's blocked. You may be crying, but boy, I'm not. Hey, so I'ma put you.
Hold on. Whatever. Woo-hoo-hoo. How they matriculated through that and kind of played with the two-part harmony as she was coming up for that lead. That was great. And it did like a hey, yeah, yeah. So they kind of played with the vowel shape. Hey, yeah. So like a hey, yeah, with the Y glide, the H, hey, yeah, whatever it was. This is my first time hearing the song, so I don't know all the words and all the things that they're doing yet. You know, I usually study these videos beforehand, but sometimes I like to do raw reactions. So right now, this is like a raw reaction for the rest of this video because I've never seen this, so I'm really listening. So forgive me if I get notes wrong or words wrong because this is my first time watching them sing like this. So this is good.
The dreams that you saw me come as a big yeah. On stage. I'ma put your gold chains down the drain and you're rolling. Now you just drop a text to your homie.
So they kind of had like a register shift. Homies. So when it's like the head voice didn't fold and stayed on the E vowel. Homies. You hear it? Homies. Yeah. I appreciate the musicality of their harmony. Like, it's making me like, you know, kind of jumpy, you know, just like how exciting the harmonies are. And I use this word in the most complex way. The delivery is very simple in that it's very clean. It's not a lot going on. It's not like, whoa, it's too much. It's like the simplicity of their delivery makes it palatable for the ear, but they're still doing very advanced chordal progressions and changes and vocal nuances and phonatory changes and nuances. There's so many small little things. I keep saying that there's so many small little things they're doing. It seems simple to us, like, oh, it's just simple, like, oh, it's just a cute song. But if you really listen to their harmonies, like, they doing some stuff. And it kind of reminds me of like Destiny's Child meets the Clark sisters. If I could say it like that. It's like Destiny's Child meets the Clark sisters. Like Homies was very kind of Clark sistery. Homie, you know, like they would do something like that maybe, you know. This reminds me of the simple complexity of the Clark sisters, but then kind of the delivery and the artistry of Destiny's Child. I hope that all makes sense. Maybe it didn't make sense. It's okay if you don't agree. I was just talking.
I'ma put your shit in a cardboard box. number and I'm changing the low. When you can't get in.
Laux. So she kind of changed the vowel. Instead of laux, she said laux. So she closed up to a oo. Laux. So those are two different sounds in the International Phonetic Alphabet in IPA. I use these terms a lot. Instead of laux, she did laux. So she closed up and focused the vowel a little bit and then came back out on laux.
No, your heart gon' stop, boy. You made me cry, but boy, I'm not. I'ma put your shit in a cardboard box.
Like, to me, that's Clark Sisters. Like, that's very Clark Sisters to me. But like I said, Clark Sisters and Destiny's Child had a musical baby. It'll be something like this a little bit.
My number and I'm changing the locks. Never liked your mama, so I guess she's blocked. You may be crying, but boy, I'm not. Boy, I'm not. Boy, I'm not. You may be crying, but boy, I'm not.
If you enjoyed this analysis, click subscribe down below and click the alert button next to it so you know when the next video is posted. And as I will always continue to say to all of you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. All right, y'all, I love you, and I'll see y'all real soon.